Collective, welcome back to Manifestation Monday, the beginning of the week. I hope you guys are doing great. All right, let's go ahead and ground this energy. All right. So, the download, the energy that is coming through is that you either encountered recently your soulmate, someone that you have a soul contract with, or you're about to encounter this person. Okay, that's what was coming through heavy. I was like trying to shuffle my cards, to get them organized, and then I always shuffle them here, and all those cards just kept coming out, kept coming out. I'm like, what the hell? So definitely, you're about to have some form of encounter. Okay, it feels like somebody just, I don't know. It's like they feel a sense of urgency, or something happens to where you bump into this person, or I don't know how. But I also see you may have encounters with other people, so definitely use your discernment at this time. All right, let's see what's coming through. But welcome aboard, guys. Welcome. Okay. Let's see. I'm curious to see what's going on for the collective. And remember, only take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, do not make it fit if it doesn't. And of course, for some of you, it's hard to kind of say whether you resonate or not, because you may not know where this encounter is coming from. Okay, but for some of you, this could be somebody you've been wanting to meet or get to know, or are getting to know already. All right, let's see what's going on. Receipts ready. Wow. Evidence is lining up. Message reveal. Motives. Truth is undeniable. Okay, so somebody has some form of concrete proof that they feel they have when it comes to this connection, is what I'm getting. Okay, receipts ready. That's what I'm getting from this. Truth, or the truth is undeniable here between you and someone. Okay, let's see what else here. Yeah, focus mode on. Okay, distractions are falling away. Your vision becomes sharper, and you're aligned with your goals. Okay, so somebody is definitely focused on the target. They're seeing a lot clearer now. That's what I'm getting here. And they're aligning, because it says you're aligned with your goals. So someone feels a sense of, this is giving like the Three of Wands or like the Two of Wands, like getting prepared to take this path on. Okay, and following their intuition. Whether this is you or them, or both of you are in that state of mind. It says stop chasing approval. You don't need validation to be worthy. Okay? Approval isn't the goal. Your truth stands on its own. And I feel like this is already something that you guys get, and so does this person. I feel like someone here finished with a cycle. Whatever receipts they needed to gain some sort of clarity or truth, they already have. They're focused on moving forward, and they're not chasing approval anymore by anyone. Maybe this person, or I'm getting as somebody that's coming towards you, right? Maybe this person was asking questions, getting advice, and they kind of took everybody's opinions and advice, and then kind of analyzed it for themselves. And this is someone that's saying, I'm not going to, allow any negative energy or any negative advice to determine my path here. I'm going to go on my own and do this for myself and see what happens. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So somebody already, they stopped chasing approval. If they were, the type of person that was dimming their light, to appease everyone else, somebody here, they're not doing that anymore. Okay. Let's get one more. The 3 a.m. thought. Yeah. The quiet hours reveal your true feelings. Your mind wanders back to them. Clarity appears when the world sleeps. All right, so this is someone that I'm not getting the Nine of Swords with this, but I'm getting someone that is definitely taking this in and thinking about this new chapter in their life. All right, that's what I'm thinking about. When everything else is quiet and they have a moment to really go within or analyze the situation, that's when somebody gains clarity. All right. So they could be like in the day they're go go go, maybe focused on whatever work and chores, or hanging out with their friends or family, and at night this person finally gets the chance to really hone in on what they're about to do here. Okay? We have attachment issues in the bottom. It says holding on too tightly creates fear, insecurity, and makes the bond unstable. Love feels heavy instead of free. I feel like that is exactly what someone was reflecting on with something else in the past. Okay? So maybe they seeked validation, maybe they had attachment issues, or but I feel like this is someone letting that go, understanding, kind of taking accountability for themselves as well. All right. And again, this could be you or them. Whatever this is being overcome because we're in thought about it. All right. And we're focused and we have the truth in hand. All right. All right. I'm going to use my Neon Knights Oracle. Any of my decks that you guys are interested in will be below in the description box. The link to those decks, of course. So yeah, let's see what else is happening here. I'm hearing, let's get ready to rumble. Charge. Yeah, soul tribe, divine masculine. This could be a high-level soulmate. Okay? It's time. Okay, one more shuffle. Also in my deck, when I see soul tribe, it's not always soul tribe. It could also represent a group of friends that this person was used to being around, or you were used to being around. So I have to hone in on my intuition with that and kind of watch the surrounding cards, because it's not always soul tribe, but sometimes yes. And with that, it could be that this person is part of your soul tribe, meaning this is a high level soulmate for some of you. Okay, so let's see what we got. Did I cut that deck? I'm not sure if I did or not, but there are no mistakes. Let's do 2 shuffles. 3, I heard. Okay, 3. I'm getting, I adore mi amor. So somebody adores you, they're enamored with you. I'm hearing a country song, and I don't know that country song. That's all I got. So I think I might have heard that once, but I have no idea. Intimate bond? Yes, they got the truth. Okay? They feel a sense of intimacy with you. There is something that pulls the two of you together, magnetically so. Okay? And again, somebody here could know the truth about this connection too. If there was, somebody involved in the past, somebody may know the truth now that, this person is going after the love of their life energy. Yeah, jealousy. Definitely. So there is someone jealous of this because this person is focused on moving forward. All right. I can't make it up. Soul contract. Okay, so somebody is not chasing anyone anymore or looking to be validated by them. They're understanding their own worth and understanding that, sometimes connections are temporary and only here for a season and a reason. So there you go. And somebody's jealous of this intimate bond and soul contract. Date night. Yeah, they're thinking about this date night at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, I was walking in my sleep. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, this distorted feminine is pissed. Okay? Definitely. Pissed, jealous, can't stand it. She knows the truth. She or he, whoever the karmic is. Yeah, they were provoked because this person is self-reflecting. Okay? Or this person was provoked by the karmic. Okay? This masculine could be self-reflecting on their inner child with divine masculine, or, they have children with this karmic. So take that how it resonates. Yeah, single woman, that's you guys, or you're the divine masculine looking at a single woman here. All right. Look, business proposal with astral connection. So there's something going on there. Okay. You may have a soul contract that also has a purpose aligned with it that has to do with business and your purpose. That's what I'm getting there. All right, let's get some tarot and see where this is going. Yeah, the High Priestess, Knight of Wands. You could be intuiting. I told you, somebody's like ready. And I'm hearing a motorcycle. That's funny. So this person could ride a motorcycle, or you, take it how it resonates. But somebody's ready to go. Yeah, the Empress. Somebody's coming. I still keep hearing that country song. Dun, 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 dun. That's all I get. So put in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're focused on work. This person's going to surprise you is what I feel here. Or they're working on a surprise for you. One more. Two of Cups. Oh yeah, they're coming to meet up with you. That's the encounter. Okay, Knight of Swords. Yeah. Okay. With intimate bond. Alright. The energy's ready to shift up and move a little faster here is what I'm getting. Jealousy with the Ten of Wands. Yep. Mr. or Mrs. Burden, okay, is jealous of this. Alright, now she has to fork up the heavy burdens, or whoever this karmic is, they have to fork up the heavy burdens, male or female. And this jealousy, yeah, they can't. They're just all in their feels. Soul contract with the Five of Cups. What's going on there? Yeah. What I feel is like would stop chasing approval. Okay. Somebody's just kind of like reflecting on everything that has happened. All right. I feel like they're reflecting on both things. This new situation coming together and this Five of Cups that they went through that was heavy. Okay. And this could even be the karmic is a chaser, but they can't do nothing about it because this person has made their mind up, right? There's a soul contract in between. So the karmic may regret something they did or something like that, but what's done is done, Somebody has the truth, the receipts, and they can't, they can't turn back the clock. So we have date night with the Hermit. Okay. So you both could be in hermit mode is what I'm getting, but this person is definitely 3 a.m. hermit kind of goes hand in hand, and they're thinking about how they're going to go about this date night, or how that date night would be with you. Okay, King of Cups. Falling quickly is what I'm seeing with the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups. With intimate bond. Okay. 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords with the karmic, with jealousy. So yeah, whatever they did, they can't turn back the hands of time, right? They betrayed, or they feel betrayed. Either way, it wasn't meant for the long haul. All right, 5 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's like, it's almost like they kind of like regretting being in that situation, but if it's this person coming towards you, but it's like, I keep wanting to say water under the bridge. Hermit, the 8 of Wands. Yeah, this person is thinking about what they're going to communicate to you and how they're going to ask you out is what I'm getting. And they're also, taking it all in, and they're going to move forward from this hermit mode and communicate here and move towards you. That's what I'm seeing here. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords. Yep, self-reflection, healing, taking accountability for, allowing themselves to be betrayed because maybe they were seeking approval or validation from the person they were with. Whatever this is, somebody's getting real with themselves about what they want and what they are not willing to sacrifice about themselves when it comes to the wrong person. Yeah, 3 of Wands, looking towards the future and taking a leap of faith. The Fool. Yes. Okay, even though it may cause arguments or jealousy, which we have here, and that could be from more than one person. It could be family, friends, co-workers, strangers even, whoever they might have told. But yeah, 6 of Swords, moving forward, lesson learned, that's it. Okay, they learn not to listen to anyone. They want to manifest this. The Magician. And the 8 of Swords, Page of Cups. What I'm getting is they're constantly thinking about this, visualizing it with the Page of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, reciprocity with the 10 of Cups. Page of Cups, reciprocity all the way to the 10 of Cups. Okay? With the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. With the Star, you are their wish fulfillment. And you're receiving wish fulfillment here. Queen of Pentacles with the Star and the 10 of Cups. With the Page of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody may be a little bit, fearful. Okay? They may have a little fear. Yeah, King of Pentacles. There he is. Okay. Queen of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and Justice. The Empress. Who is this Queen of Swords here? Could be a friend. And Justice with the Empress. But also this could be you too, because we have the Empress, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. And this is about balancing something here with the 2 of Pentacles and Justice. Okay, I feel like I'm getting keen eye, because we also had the High Priestess. You're definitely going to see just how balanced this person is. Okay, between the heart and mind. So you're going to be logical about this till you can see and understand that this person is balanced. Okay? Because you are the Empress here. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So, yes. Okay. Yeah, you've been through a lot with the Three of Swords and the Strength card. So, you've regained your strength. All right. And this person may be worried because you are so strong that they will feel or be rejected. Okay, they want victory with the Chariot going towards you, but they hope that you do not turn your back on this situation. But you're here. You're gonna analyze it, is what I'm getting. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Libra energy here. Oof. With Justice. And again, I did say you may have, you may encounter other people too, which is going to require using your discernment with that Queen of Swords. Let's see here. You may want to know, did you cut ties? And you're going to be very clear about that. If they cut ties with this person, also is what I'm seeing. Okay, because you've been through enough and you don't want nothing else. But they definitely, they cut ties. They're not coming to you while they're still with this one, that's for sure. Okay. Six of Wands, Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, because you know your worth. Look at that. The Magician, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Yeah. You're highly sought after, is what I'm getting here. And, you know how to manifest what you truly desire with the Queen of Wands and the Magician. Wow, this person admires you a lot also. And definitely you're going to want to know if they cut ties. And I'm getting that song again. They want to know, who's that girl? Na 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 na. Tell me more about that. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Before you plant any seeds or, invest any time in someone. Because you want to make sure you ain't investing with the devil. Okay, so you want to make sure someone is in a high vibration. That's for sure. Yeah, you've already won your battles with the devil with the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Okay? And you don't want any other devils in your vicinity or living in your heart or mind. So definitely, okay? I feel like you will cut a soul tie if this person don't come correct. That's what I'm seeing there too. But they're coming correct, don't worry. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I woke up this morning under the rising sun. Three little birds upon my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true. This is my message to you. Alright, let's talk about this King of Cups. Upside down, the more you turn me. Eight of Swords. They are overthinking, okay? With helplessness here. They're definitely, that's the Eight of Swords, definitely overthinking. Alright, I feel like this person doesn't want to move too fast, but they really feel like you're all they think about. Intimate bond with the King of Cups. You are all they think about. They're also thinking about, receipts about whatever happened here with whoever this karmic is and the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords energy. They got a lot on their mind. Let's see what else here. Yeah, balancing. That's the Two of Pentacles. Okay. This person is definitely looking for more balance in their life. So they could be trying to taking care of other things, like sorting through their emotions. Because it's almost like, you know, this happened, so when I go to this other situation, I need to make sure that I feel more balanced. Also, this is like letting go of one thing to invite another. Okay. Tell me more here. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands. Okay, communicating with the Queen of Cups. King and Queen of Cups here. All right. Tell me more. Yeah, this is what they're up in their head about at 3 a.m. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah. Trying to regain their strength here, okay? So that they can, you know, court you here with the Knight of Cups. Fascination. Okay, so they have a fascination with you, all right? They do want to romance you. But they want to be strong and confident when they do it. Okay, it's almost like they're questioning their confidence a little bit here. With this overthinking twice being here, and the strength. Oh, it's the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor. Okay. They know they have to come correct? Definitely. The Emperor takes charge. Okay. But they want to do it in a romantic manner. So yeah, they definitely want to court you. They want to go after this. They want to take charge. Remember, Divine Masculine, the Emperor. Okay. With the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, this is someone romantic. Okay. Empathic is giving somebody sensible, and maybe someone that's sensitive too. Someone that can get easily hurt, but still strong with the Emperor energy. It could be due to something in their chart. Maybe they have like water in their moon or something like that, or could also be air because of the water barrier, water bearer. They hold everything in. Okay, so tell me what they're thinking here with the date night at 3 a.m. Okay, defense, the Seven of Wands. Okay, with the King of Swords. No, excuse me, the Knight of Swords. Determination. Okay, this is like protective, very protective energy. Knight of Swords with the Seven of Wands. And the Five of Cups. Okay. They're feeling a little, not feeling so hot right now. Whatever happened here still kind of, it's like, I don't know if it makes them mad, but they definitely feel some type of way. Yeah, the Hangman. Whatever happened here with this karmic is keeping this person stuck. But we do have opportunity that has presented itself from them, you know, for them to move forward. And they just need to heed the call with awakening here and judgment. So there's an opportunity for this person to heed the call and to kind of let go of this situation here. But they're filled with regret with going with that type of person. They may feel a little defensive, afraid to get into anything else. But they're trying to see something from a higher perspective, right? They are self-reflecting and taking accountability for why they were in that situation in the first place. But of course, it has affected them. So, you know, there still may need a little bit of healing involved here. Tell me more here. But the opportunity has presented itself for them not to repeat these patterns again, is what I'm seeing here. So, will they heed the call? Let's see. Yeah, the Magician. They got the tools they need to manifest what they desire. The Hermit. Okay? The Hermit and the Magician. So, right now they're withdrawn. I feel like they are going through a process with the Hangman of awakening so that they can understand that they can manifest what they desire here in the right energy and align with that. Tell me more. Yeah, with confidence. Rebuilding their confidence. Self-confidence here with the Knight of Pentacles. Alright? One step at a time. Yeah. They're rebuilding their strength. Okay? Regaining their strength and power. Taking their power back. And that does take time. So, can't be rushed. Okay? So, what is the communication about? Eight of Wands. Obviously, they want to ask you out. They do want to go on a date with you. And they're going to take it nice and slow. Hesitation, yeah. And the Four of Cups, they're afraid of rejection here. Okay? You know, they may be just trying to focus on everything here that they're reflecting on as well. But we do have Justice here. Okay, this person's going to do what they feel is best, taking into consideration how they feel, mentally and emotionally, with Justice being there. So they're fair and just. Okay? And they're also giving this the benefit of the doubt as well, regardless of what they went through. Indecision again? Do we have that twice? Oh, hesitation and indecision. Yeah. This is the Seven of Cups. Right? They don't have all the answers yet when it comes to you. Okay? Plus everything that they went through. So, you know what I mean? They're in like that Hangman energy. So, but yeah. Preparation with the Two of Wands. Okay? Maybe they are trying to lay out a plan here as they heal, as they get in the right frame of mind. Because, you know, getting out of this takes a little bit of time, given the fact that they just went through a betrayal here. Alright? And how this person works on an emotional level. Alright? The Emperor is also someone that tries to be in control of everything. And they need to learn how to let go, because with overthinking and the Emperor, that's a self-imposed imprisonment, right? Not all their fears is what this is. So if they let go of fear and just walk through it, you know, we don't get to see every step we make and where it's leading, where it's going. But not all paths lead to regret or a negative place, a negative outcome. Sometimes we get it right. And this would be the right path, but they need to get out of their head. Yeah, the Empress, preparation towards the Empress with exploration. Yes, Three of Wands. So we're going from the Two to the Empress to the Three of Wands. And there you go, to relationship, Ace of Cups. There you go. All they gotta do is take that leap. And the Ten of Pentacles. Rebuilding with someone that mirrors the way they feel and the way they see love. Absolutely. Instead of being with, you know, someone that was selfish and argumentative with the Five of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles here. With the Page of Swords. And this says what? I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is watching their every move. Enthusiastic. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Also, what I'm getting is I feel like this person, you know, they want to be more selfish this time and go after what they want. Because that's what I was getting here, right? They're not chasing approval. Okay, they might have gotten some jealous advice. People that had maybe hidden intentions, or they didn't like the fact that, this person had someone else in mind. Or that, that they met a soulmate. Maybe it triggered them a little bit. And, these people might have reacted weird, funny, or, the vibe was shady. Okay? I'm also seeing that there. But they're not listening to those people. But they do need to get over their overthinking here, because it's fear-based thinking. Fear of rejection, fear if it doesn't work out, what if I run into the same path again. But because of what they went through, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands with someone here, that clearly is, low vibrational. We have a distorted feminine here. So, but they hesitate because they don't have enough information about you. Right? Right now you're a stranger, even though there's something going on spiritually between the two of you, with intimate bond and soul contract. All right, give me a mode for, loneliness. They could be feeling lonely. It says reach out to friends or join social activities. I just feel like they've been withdrawn. They could be also purging from what happened here. Reflecting on all types of things. Give me a mood for this Emperor. Yeah, they're curious. Curiosity. Explore and stay eager to learn. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah, definitely anxiety. Okay, so you caused them a little bit of anxiety. This whole path does. All right. It says take a deep breath and focus on the present. Try meditation or stretching exercises. Yeah. Yeah, and they were dissatisfied with whatever they went through with this karmic dissatisfaction. Reflect on the reasons and find ways to improve. Tell me more about the King of Cups, Emperor. I keep hearing that song, and it has to do with the karmic. And I feel like it's the state of mind and where this Emperor is at as well. That tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. So the karmic must have really lied to this person more than once. And they just can't trust that person anymore. Yeah, they're feeling lonely. And frustrated. Okay? Adjust expectations and appreciate your efforts. They had high expectations. Okay? We have Aries energy here. Mars energy. They had high expectations for something that just did not work out. Highly disappointed. Yeah, despair. Ask for help and find hope again. And they have a sense of shame, I guess. I don't know what the karmic did, but it says accept imperfections and practice self-compassion. Okay. They're kind of mad at themselves, too, for allowing themselves to get, betrayed by someone that they envisioned in a different light. So, yeah. Let's clarify. Let's get some messages here. Moving forward. Oh, okay. You guys want to know about the Queen of Cups? Just in case you are the Emperor watching. Okay, tell me something for the Queen of Cups when it comes to this Emperor. Because it looks like the feeling is mutual. Yeah, confidence. And we had that over there with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. Okay, reflect on achievements and strength and belief. All right, so the Queen of Cups is feeling confident about this, okay? Let's get one more. Wow, that's way too many. So let's just throw that back in here. Let's throw it back in. Yeah, Queen of Cups is, look, we got trust, we have contentment. Okay. The Queen of Cups is willing to give this the benefit of the doubt, is what I'm getting. Alright, there might be a little bit of fear, but there's still more confidence than there is fear, I get here. Okay? It says face and understand the source. Overcome it step by step. With confidence. So the Queen of Cups has tried to face her own fears with confidence. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? To understand. So the Queen of Cups, I feel, kind of knows how to transmute any fears that pop up, any energy that tries to keep her stuck or, you know, set back. All right. They conquer their fears with confidence. And that's kind of like what this person needs to do. Yeah. They're in the love frequency. Cherish connections and give sincere care. All right. The Queen of Cups is just, you know, compassionate here. All right. Let's get some messages from this Emperor. We have 2. Yeah, you look like someone I can bring home to mama. Either you or this person has blue eyes. Yeah, okay. Didn't even let me shuffle. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. So they need a little time. It's gonna take patience and time to do it right now. To do it, 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 to do it right. And what is this? I left because you told me to. I feel like this is like maybe an argument between the karmic and them. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, so this may be a recent breakup. Alright, let's get it together here, Spirit. Hold on. Alright. What else, Spirit? Yeah, they are terrified. Oh, okay. They're terrified that you may tell them to leave or something. It could be, but again, they are in their head. So I feel like they're thinking about that with the karmic. They're thinking about this with you. They're terrified. They're lonely. They're curious. They're riddled with anxiety. And terrified. Tell me more. Whoa. Yeah. I'm too afraid to talk to you. Well, I am terrified. And it's because you know your worth and they see this. Yeah. Yeah, this is the new person. New person, not the past. Says, I'm sorry. What they're saying sorry for is maybe this has taken them a little while. And they're trying to get over this fear. Okay? But it's hard for them. They're terrified to talk to you because you know your worth. And what I'm also getting is they're still working on their confidence again. Yeah, confirmation and their strength. So they don't feel as self-assured as maybe perhaps you do about who you are, because we do have confidence for the Queen of Cups, 4444 on the clock. But this is vibrational alignment here. Okay, but this person just needs some time to rebuild that confidence because we had it here. They're afraid of rejection. Like, she's not going to go for me. What if I, ask her out or talk to her and, she just tells me to leave and go the other way. So they see you as someone strong and confident. They see you as that Queen of Wands, Six of Wands. They definitely admire you. And they see that Queen of Swords in you. But they also see that Queen of Cups in you. The Empress. You embody all energies. And that Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah. It's like, sorry that I'm so afraid to talk to you. And I don't have enough confidence to come to you. I'm trying. So they need a little courage. They're the cowardly lion right now. That's what I'm getting. Alright, let's see what else. I see you as someone I can build with. Okay, so it's not lack of not seeing a future with you. It's just they're terrified. Okay. They're absolutely terrified. I feel like they definitely maybe have you on a pedestal. Yeah, they don't know if you will choose them. Will you choose me? Okay. So they see you as someone that could have options in their mind. That's what they're seeing, because they're holding you on a pedestal. They need to realize that they're equal here. But remember, this is someone coming from chasing approval and validation from others. So they needed to learn a lesson in self-worth. We have short. Okay. You could be short. They could be short. I don't know. Could be you because it says, will you choose me? What else here? Wow. Okay. What was that? Yeah. Definitely a bit of a wallop. That's what we saw over here. Seven of Wands. Knight of Swords. Like, this person going to war over here. Or King of... Yeah, Knight of Swords. Yeah, tell me, what else here? When it comes to the Emperor. They're used to being in control, but right now they're feeling very out of control. Yeah, if I follow you, I could lose everything. That was okay, so that was in the past. I'm ready. Okay, so this is how they were feeling then. Now they're regaining a bit more confidence here. Okay, they had a bit of a wall up. Okay, obviously they were with someone else, so they couldn't follow you. Okay. But, that fell apart. Alright, tell me more. And maybe the person they were with was short. What is this? You are wrong. Okay, they're wrong that they wouldn't have lost everything with you. Like, was this something they were contemplating for a long time? And maybe they chose wrong without even giving you a chance? Or what was this? This is a giver. Okay. Maybe it was that this person saw you and, they just thought you were way out of their league. And ended up choosing a karmic at some point. And, they still were curious about you. Maybe this is somebody you follow online, or they can't follow you because they were in a situation with someone short. And they were very wrong about the choice they made. It could be that as well, so take it how it resonates. Clarify you are wrong. You are right, yeah. So there you go. So yeah, I saw you and you left me speechless. Exactly. So this would have been the right place. So they know now that would have been the right path to take with you. Instead of putting you on such a pedestal to think that you were way out of their league. And the other path that they chose didn't allow them to be able to connect with you because they chose someone here that they thought was going to be right for them, and it ended up being a whole mess. So they just didn't feel confident enough to go this route before. But now the lesson has been learned, and sometimes that happens because people still need to learn lessons. Okay? Alright, so that's why they're sorry. Okay, what else? Yeah, I love me. Definitely. They're just looking for somebody to love them properly, is what I'm getting. To love and be loved. And now they see also, if they had any doubts about you, now they see that you are the Queen of Cups. You mirror their King of Cups. And that all you were looking for was love, not whatever this karmic was looking for. Alright? We have I just want space. With words do hurt. So they're kind of afraid. Why are they afraid of like that Queen of Swords energy they see in you? They're afraid of rejection. That's what it is. It's like, oh, well, let me take some time to myself and just kind of take all in what just happened and why my dumbass didn't choose the right path in the first place. They have to understand themselves when they chose that path and why, right? That's what they're doing. And now analyzing going the right path, but afraid that you will just be like, hell to the no. Afraid of your words, afraid of like you saying, me, rejection hotline. So this person is just all in their head. I think they're making up monsters where there aren't any. Tell me more. And this is a new person. Yeah, high vibration. They see you have a high vibration. Definitely. And they're raising their vibration too with I just want space. So this is someone that needed to come into alignment with you. So they had to learn that karmic lesson. Yeah, I plan on shocking you in a positive way. Wow, with raising their vibration and taking that space to do so with the Hermit being there. So they do want to manifest this. They're planning on shocking you with strength and confidence here. So that they cannot be rejected by you. It's a new person. It wasn't like they didn't see your worth or anything like that. They actually thought you were too good. And they ended up choosing something that they felt was more aligned with them at the moment, which ended up being a hard lesson. So, okay. So they plan on shocking you. They're taking time to show up correct, basically. If you would have them. But I feel like this is like a crush. Oh, yeah, they're imagining you naked. Okay? I feel like they try not to do that, but they can't help it. It's like, why am I thinking about this? But they can't help it. Yeah, I just want you all the time. Yeah, I want to start a family with you. The Ten of Cups. Remember, we saw that. Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. They want it all with you. Yeah, they wonder, do you think about them too? Okay? They wonder. They want you all the time. So they feel this bond. Okay, so you guys have been like dreaming of each other, having astral experiences, intimacy in the astral realm, that kind of energy. While this person, has been like in their head trying to figure out what the hell hit them over the head and what the hell they got themselves into while they were in it. They already learned the lesson. They're definitely withdrawn and healing, raising their vibration here and trying to sort through this mess mentally. They don't know how you feel because they've never approached you. All right? Yeah, they would do anything for you. Yeah. And they feel like they know you from somewhere. Somebody new. Okay? You make this person want to just really level up. Okay, with taking space, raising their vibration, and pleasantly surprising you. I just wish and dream for everything. They always wanted someone like you, and there you are. They just didn't see themselves in the same. They had to raise their vibration. I feel like you were already in a high vibration when you guys ran across each other, or you were in that process already, and this person needed to learn some things. They're a good person. They're a giver. Yeah, they wonder if you care too, or if let me hold you. Like they're in their head about all of this. Yeah, they want to take their time with you. Okay. Yeah, light. Let there be light. Yeah, they've been hurt recently. Whoops. And yeah, you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, they've been hurt by this karmic. Okay? And they're trying to, understand that they matter. That it's not all about the other person. They matter too. All right? Yeah, they're one woman kind of man. No games here. Okay? And they were faithful to someone that didn't deserve it also. That's just the kind of person they are. So now they're getting things right, but it's going to take them a little bit. They want to leap, definitely. This is not a process that can be rushed. They wish they can just get over this fear that they have and anxiety, but they need to take that time to heal and to settle the mind. They need a little more meditation. Okay? Definitely. But they hold you in high honor. That's for sure. And they're highly attracted to you. They admire you. They admire your mind. They feel like you're very attractive with that Queen of Wands. Okay? And they feel like who wouldn't be attracted to you with the Six of Wands? Alright? They see you as someone quite balanced. And they don't want to come to you half-assed. Okay? Because they see them, again, they hold you up here and they put themselves here. They need to realize that you're equal. But in order for them to understand that, they have to go through this process. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching Manifestation Monday. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.